the greatest thing about her is that you just type in her name and there's so many videos, whether it's wrestling or her. You just type in her name and there's so many videos. And there's so many videos.
Paige, born into a wrestling family, her parents Ricky and Soraya Knight, running the promotion WAW, World Association of Wrestling, out of Norwich, England. It's like the second biggest thing to come out of Norwich.
Yeah.
300k all we take is the sky.
Soraya here, she wrestled as Brittany Knight, debuting at age 13. She tagged with her mom as the Norfolk Dolls, pulling a Vern Gagne and booking themselves the belts.
It's great, isn't it? I love, wrestling is a carny business at its best. And these are carnies if I've ever seen it. These are knackers, basically. This is a knacker wrestling promotion.
She worked the European Indies until 2011 when she signed with American women's promotion Shimmer. With her mum as the Knight Dynasty, managed by Becky Lynch. Rebecca Knox at the time. Splicey footage of her in Shimmer. It's like, you divvy knacker.
Alison Danger, you divvy knacker.
Paige actually had 2 tryouts with WWE. She was unsuccessful in her first one, November 2010.
Wow.
But successful in April 2011. She signed a contract 5 months later and was whisked off to FCW.
From North England, Paige!
Very talented, these 2 anti-divas are, Paige and Sophia Cortez.
She made her NXT debut in May 2012, wrestling Ivelisse Sophia Cortez. In the film, it's quite a negative reaction, but actually the crowd reaction was both polite but no idea who you were.
Yeah.
It was also a 2.5-minute match, so.
Yeah.
That said, her run in NXT, Paige's most notable feud, probably feuding with Emma in June 2013. Splice picture of Emma dancing and stealing things off the top of supermarket shelves.
She's from Norwich, England. Norwich.
Paige made her Raw debut the night after WrestleMania 30 back in 2014. Wow, beating AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. And that led to her SummerSlam match later that year. She also joined Total Divas E! TV show in October. So this is a whirlwind year she's having. In 2015, Charlotte and Becky were brought up to Raw and formed a trio with Paige called
PCB. Oh, no, that was right. The something sorority, wasn't it?
The Submission Sorority.
It is time to introduce to the Divas division the Submission Sorority.
I can't believe in a mainly male-dominated business and company that not one person went,
Well, maybe they don't admit that they know. But yeah, it's also a name of a Triple X series. So they were renamed Team PCB, Paige, Charlotte and Becky. That was the start of the women's revolution, so Paige is credited for that. While it was still in the gratingly awful kind of do the right thing for the wrong reasons, pushing women's movement.
Please welcome the youngest Divas champion in the history of WWE, Paige.
Then Paige was one of the judges on Tough Enough 6, along with Daniel Bryan and Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God, what a fucking mix.
For half of the season, midway through the season, it was found out he was, the racial slurs video came out, and so he was replaced by The Miz.
Ah,
Who
okay.
did a whopper job. And that was the one hosted by Chris Jericho as well.
Yes. Jericho's a good bloody host.
Yes, he is. Paige, she turned heel on the 21st September Raw and then was injured. She returned January 2016, worked the pre-show 10 Divas tag match, spent most of the year feuding with Charlotte. And then Paige just stops being used and she says, I'm out with an injury. And this went on for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then WWE throw her under the bus saying, drugs, looking for more drugs. She said, you tested positive for an illegal substance, not a prescription drug, mate. Jesus. And at this point, it kind of, the wheels fall off here. Poor old Paige. She shacked up with married man, Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
And they're routinely on Instagram posting videos of them smacked out of their bin.
TMZ. There's videos of Del Rio calling out Triple H, calling out Vince McMahon. And in all of these videos, even though Paige is pretty much off her tits, she still has enough sense to try and calm him down because she doesn't want to burn her fucking bridge, even though he clearly doesn't give a fuck about burning both of their bridges. Holy shit, that year or so really took its toll on that girl.
You work for that company that is PG. I don't work for that fucking company anymore. Thank God. So I'm not PG. And, changing the subject. I know it was you, motherfucker.
March 2017, one of her sex tapes leaks.
Yeah.
And it's like, I said one of her sex tapes because it wasn't last time. Oh my God, poor woman. Actually, I can't say poor woman. I clicked on them, I watched them, and then I found out, wow, this stuff you really shouldn't be watching.
I watched it. Look.
Listen, you can't give out about sex tapes, have a moral compass about it if you watch them.
No, of course not. Look, I'm a bloke. She's a very, very hot lady. I clicked on them pretty quickly, but she did nothing wrong. She is entitled to sleep with whoever she wants. Maybe it shouldn't be married people, but I think the onus is on the person who took the oath to not fuck about. But yeah, she was hacked and she was a victim.
Yep.
And it's very sad because I've no doubt that fucked her up.
Yeah, I'm sure she took it very badly.
You can't cut that.
Paige has had neck and back issues. She has scoliosis, and she only found that out when she actually signed with WWE. And returned to Raw November 2017 with the new entourage of Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville called
Absolution.
Very good. First match back was December 4th. She only found out about this reading social media, that her first match was with Sasha.
Oh my God.
But December 27th house show, so less than a month later, Sasha clumsily boots her in the back and re-injures her neck.
Yeah.
And she fucking finished. Did she finish the match?
No. She tried to get up and she just didn't have any power in her legs and she tripped a couple of times and referee runs in, he gives the X, the match is called off, and that was the end.
Yeah. And she thought, oh, okay, it's a stinger. Everyone, including herself, expected her to be back. And she's like, oh, okay, I can't do the Rumble. Okay, I'll do something for Mania. And then she gets the bomb from the doctor. It's like, you're lucky you are not paralyzed right now.
Yeah.
And even if I do the surgery, your career is over.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Oh, it's devastating.
Because she was 25?
Yeah, and we'll just finish this. WrestleMania, she does come back to do the Women's Battle Royal commentary, WrestleMania 34, and officially retired the next night on Raw, 9th of April. So her entire run from debuting on Raw to retiring is 4 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This woman has seen like a couple of lifetimes worth of drama.
Yeah.
And she's not 30.
It's crazy, isn't it? She's been through the fucking mill. And in all fairness, she's done more in her 4 years than lots of wrestlers, both male and female, have done in decades. So, I'll give her that much.
More bad news for her. In May 2018, new sex tape / photos leak with Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods.
So is this something you want to tell us about? WrestleMania!
And at WrestleMania 34, the first trailer is released for Fighting With My Family. Paige hair. Oh, fucking hell. Looking rough, instantly becoming a meme.
Yeah, completely. Golden Nogger winning rough.
Shit.
Paige hair.
The day after announcing her retirement, she became SmackDown general manager, but that was cut before the end of the year 2018. Vince barking, shit ratings, shake it up.
I know what'll fix it. Me.
So at the time the film's released, at the end of February 2019, she doesn't have an on-screen role.
Very strange.
Just promoting the movie.
And she was good in her role.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's very strange. But there you go. That is a quick retrospective of Paige.